Good morning, Castaic. My name's Xander Grable, and I'm joined by
Scarlett Kleinfeld.
And I'm Izzy Calvin Triple.
We have a great show for you guys today. Our topic of the week is social media beneficial?
So get ready because Good Morning Castaic starts right now.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Welcome back, Coyotes. As we mentioned before, we're going to be going into our topic of the week, which is social media beneficial? Personally, I think social media is beneficial because you can meet new people, you can continue to talk to your friends over on social media. I think it's very important this past year or so during quarantine, because that's how people have stayed connected and stayed in touch with each other.
Definitely.
And I also think that, personally, I've been getting a lot of my news from social media.
Yep.
So those are just my thoughts. What do you think?
No, yeah, I totally agree. The news part especially, that's definitely where I get all of my information, especially on Santa Clarita. Yeah, the benefits, in my opinion, outweigh the bad stuff because it's how people get their name out there and they connect with each other. And as long as they're responsible, I think that it's a much better resource than other previous things. So
yeah, I definitely think that it's such a complicated topic because there are definitely pros and cons on both sides. I think it's a great way to stay connected with people, tell them what's going on in your life. But I feel like sometimes people overshare, and it's when you get in person, there's not really anything to talk about. You guys you just kind of go on your phone, So I think that finding that balance, social media is great, but it's really hard to find that balance, I think.
Yeah, I agree. One of the comments that we got on our Instagram page kind of basically said what you said, that there are pros and cons. They said that it's easier to socialize with your friends and see what's going on in their lives over social media, but it's also bad because there's people that can hide behind screens and be mean to others.
Definitely.
So there's just that balance that needs to be there.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think that's crazy that people can hide behind a screen and you don't know who it is. They
Exactly,
can make up a fake name and you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leah Elise said, I think she brought a really important aspect that we didn't really think about the harmful stereotypes on people's mental health and their insecurities because little kids and stuff have access to this and they're seeing these standards that they have to live up to, and you said, oversharing. I personally know people who have kids that have shared over information, phone numbers and stuff. That's not really safe. But yeah, like you said, balance is definitely really key.
Yeah, and then we got a comment from Janota that said, on one hand, social media platforms such as Instagram can help people connect. People can find their friends. For example, Janota said that he got connected with his friend from Riverside recently. But on the other side, people can be mean on social media. So like I said, it's just finding that balance. And I think that social media can be very beneficial.
Definitely.
I agree. Thank you for your comments, and next week we're gonna have another topic of the week, and you can comment on our Instagram page, Good Morning Castaic. Now that that's over, we're gonna go into our Pack POV.
It's towards the mean things that people say, no, but towards the entertainment and getting noticed, yeah, it's beneficial.
Yeah, I think social media is it's very beneficial. Actually, no, it's not beneficial because it's ruining bro.
Yes, it's beneficial, however, it can also be quite a distraction. So, I don't know.
I think the idea of being connected and more involved, or at least knowing more about what's going on within people's lives, is definitely a good idea in theory, and there's been some positives to come through that.
I think it's very beneficial because I gotta text my mom. My mom's very important. I need my kisses.
We loved hearing from you guys in the PAC POV, and now let's send it over to Grace with announcements.
Hey Coyotes, my name is Grace Kelly and I'm going to share a few announcements for this week. All girls interested in playing golf for Castaic High should meet with Mr. Tursky in room 404 or contact him via email at mtursky@ourdistrict.org. All students are required to wear their school ID on campus. Lanyards are available for $5 in the student store, but any lanyard is fine to use. Castaic Color Guard tryouts are now open. Tryouts are open to anyone and no experience is required. It will take place Monday, August 23rd and Wednesday, August 28th from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock p.m. in room 917, the band room. Castaic High School Speech and Debate Club is looking for new members. If you want to sharpen your critical thinking skills and public speaking skills, or learn how to analyze and engage with current controversial issues, think about joining us. We will meet Tuesday every evening on Zoom from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Email Mr. Williams for more info. Bring Change to Mind will host its first meeting of the school year on Monday, August 23rd at lunch in room 254. If you are passionate about mental health, come check us out. That's all the announcements we have for this week. See you next time.
Thank you, Grace, for those cool school announcements.
Over the past few months, some great movies have come out, including Black Widow that came out in July. Let's head over to Megan, who actually reviewed this movie.
Good morning, Coyotes. Recently, Disney's Marvel Studios released their highly anticipated movie, Black Widow. The movie was set to premiere in May of 2020, but due to the coronavirus outbreak, the premiere was set back to July of 2021. With that being said, let's get into the basics of the movie. Black Widow is the story of Natasha Romanoff and her sister Yelena Belova as they work to take down the Red Room, a secretive agency that chemically brainwashes young women and turns them into highly trained deadly assassins. After violating the Sokovia Accords, Natasha finds herself on the run. While living off the grid, she encounters the Taskmaster, one of the strongest assassins produced from the Red Room. Natasha manages to escape with the one thing the Taskmaster was after, an antidote that cures the brainwashed assassins. The antidote was sent to her by her sister Yelena, who, just like Natasha, was a former member of the Red Room but managed to escape their controlling clutches. This newfound discovery of the antidote leads Natasha and Yelena to work together and uncover the Red Room and free those trapped inside. Before they embark on that journey, they enlist the help of their parents, Alexei and Melina, both former Red Room workers. Their journey to track them down isn't an easy one, but it is productive and they are able to locate both of their parents. With that being said, let's jump right into the review. Black Widow is an amazing movie with stunning visuals, an amazing cast, and humor that is sure to put a smile on your face. Additionally, the bond that Natasha shares with her family is one that we, the viewers, are able to watch grow and develop throughout the movie. I would definitely recommend checking out Black Widow if you haven't already. Reporting for Good Morning Castaic, I'm Megan Johnson.
Thank you, Megan, for that review. I'll be sure to check that out. Since our topic this week is social media, let's see what's trending.
Good morning, Castaic. There's been a lot of buzz across the internet recently. Let's check out what's been trending this week on social media. In music news, Grammy winner Billie Eilish's sophomore album, Happier Than Ever, remains at the top of the charts this week with over 66 million streams. Olivia Rodrigo's debut album, Sour, has become the most successful album of 2021 with 2.69 billion streams. The latest from TikTok includes freezing honey and corn syrup, making it easier to eat. But the high amount of sugar is causing food poisoning and sharp fluctuations in blood sugar, so maybe don't give this one a try. In entertainment, Free Guy is topping the box office and is the biggest movie release since the start of the pandemic, racking up over $28.4 million. Netflix dropped the second trailer for their hit show Stranger Things. The fourth season is set to be released in 2022. Reporting for Good Morning Castaic, I'm Valerie Cheer.
Thank you, Valerie, for our What's Trending segment.
As we wrap up our show, we'd like to remind all our viewers to join us on Instagram and Twitter at Good Morning Castaic.
Thank you for joining us today. I'm Xander Grable.
I'm Scarlett Feinfeld.
And I'm Izzy Calvin-Tribble, and we'll see you next time, Coyotes. What are we doing?
Scarlett's supposed to talk.
No, you're doing
I'm not talking. You're talking. Yeah, he said no. Broden's saying no.
Bro,
No,
no.
because you introed, you can't do outro.
You get like the entire show.
And we're not doing that wave that we did last time. Where we go?
Why?
Because that was so awkward.
Over the past few months, there have been over the past few months.
Thank you, Grace, for those cool school announcements.
Over the past few months, some great movies have come out. Why are you guys laughing?
Because I winked. I went.